Okay, what I'm doing today, I'll show you how not to do it. I am making solar panel mounts. So I bought two of the, I believe they were eco-worthy mount kits, and they're not made for the giant panels I'm installing. They're made for something more like the Radio Shack specials or Harbor Freight specials, micro panels. But what I did was I used as many of the parts of those as I could. I used the feet in the front and the rear. I used the splices, and I used the angles, and these also came in the kit. Now these panels I'm installing are huge, and this is just the roof mount. It's adjustable if I wanted to change the angle. It's set at about a 30-degree angle right now. If I need to adjust the angle, I can. It could be difficult, but I can. You figure those panels I put in are 65 pounds each. So there's a lot of weight there, about 400 pounds. Not that much, about 300 pounds maybe. I can't add in my head. So anyhow, you see I got them slightly off, but that's okay. I'll use this one and these two together. These two together and these two together, that's what I'm trying to say. But they're going to be mounted on the roof of this building. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the two for the 12 volt over here offset from the rest of the panels. And the reason for that is it's going to hang out a little bit on that side. But the reason for that is I'm going to need to be able to carry those panels on that side, the other panels. So I could install them down here first, install the three down here first, but I need to know exactly how far apart I need them in order for them to get all the sun, because the end of these is practically going to be down here. It's almost going to be right on the building, the end of the panels. But that's where I'm at. Wow, I installed these two backwards. I can change that. I wanted these down there, but it doesn't really matter. So the rest of it is going to be attached here. The cross pieces will be attached here. So I have two panels on this one and two panels on this one. The cross pieces go across. The cross pieces are what I use to, I don't think I have any in here. Where did I put those? Oh, here they are. I'm going to be using these in between, inside, it'll be going this way, inside the Unistrut. I don't have a piece yet. Yeah, I guess I do. But these are a little bit more fancy than what I'm used to. These did not come with it. The ones that came with it, the screws aren't anywhere near long enough to do me any good at all. It's itty bitty little short screws. So they're, like I said, they're made for micro panels. These pieces did come with it, and what I did was these are the short screws that came with the kit, but the screws that go in this part that came with the kit is actually much shorter than these. So, but these will work. I already tested them. And that's all I need for mounting it right there. These come with an Allen head wrench. And if I tried to use one of these, they're smaller. They're about a half of the width of this. So they would have never worked. Never ever. I would have had to go buy more screws and more Allen screws and stuff like that. It's Sunday. Things are probably closed. But that's what I'm doing. The other piece, let me go out here in the wind. This is the one This one here, these are for the 3 panels. The 3 panels together are 117 inches. Then you have to add space between the panels and at the end of the panels. So this by itself, a 10-foot section, is about 1 inch too short. So I added 3 inches, a little bit more than that, maybe 4 inches to the end here. And that'll give me enough. I'll just go all the way to the end with the, on this side, I'll go all the way to the end. I don't even have to do that. This is the side that they all go in. So this will work. This will work good. I'm confusing myself. Those down there are for the 2 panels. I already cut 29 inches off of that one. Once I get them up, I'll cut it after I get the panels up to make sure that I have the right length for those. I figure I'm going to have to take off 30 inches at least, maybe more, but I can do that with the cutoff saw. But that's where I'm at. I doubt seriously that I get them up today. I'll probably get the mounts up, but I doubt that I'm going to get the solar panels up because it's windy. The reason I wanted to do that, push them off to the side, was I need space to walk around up there. I don't want to try and build it from the back forward. I just build it from the front back. But you never know. I'll get them up. I'll get it all started, and we'll go from there. But this is how not to do it. You already know that. Most of my videos are. So that's where we're at. The eco-worthy kits, like I say, I'm pretty sure this is eco-worthy. What's it say on it there? It doesn't. This says FedEx. It comes with all this stuff. This is the legs that you're supposed to use. And they're just not even stout enough to hold up the stuff that I'm going to be putting on it. Extra splices that I have now. More parts. These are the cheapy connectors that they use. It's all just basically super cheap. This really cool wrench. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. There's more parts over here that I took out of it. These are the little bitty short screws that go into the end pieces. There's no way they'll fit. And this is just extra stuff. I didn't have 4 of these for the ends. I only had 1. So you get where I'm going. When I get it up there, I'll show you what I did. Let's go over measurements real quick. This is a huge panel. I don't remember the exact length. It's 6 foot is what it is, from the bottom to top, and 39 inches wide. And they weigh about 65 pounds. So what I did was I used their piece here and added a piece at the bottom to give me, how long did I make that? Grab a wrench, grab a ruler. So I made that 53 inches. So we'll be grabbing a hold about, I'll probably have about this much of it sticking out at the end. And there'll be some down at the bottom. But that'll work. That's going to work. I'm going to put the cross piece on here and a cross piece on the very bottom. And that's going to work. Anyhow, that's what I'm doing. This is a 14-inch piece down here that I had to cut. I do remember that measurement. And the legs are 29 inches from bottom to top. Just the metal is 29 inches. And then I had to drill out, in the Unistrut, I had to drill out for the screws, do a lot of measuring. I tell you what works really good for that. There's this step drill bit. get those at Harbor Freights or wherever. This is a Husky, and it drilled all those. It's probably done 50 holes for me so far, maybe more. That's what I'm doing. I just thought I'd share that with you. I'll be back if I can figure out how to shut this thing off. Okay, it's been a week or two since I started this video. We're working on putting more solar panels up around the roof, and I got the mounts built a jig. There's 2 panels there and 3 panels way down there. The mounts are built, they're ready to rock and roll. I just got to get them mounted, and that's going to be fun. So here we go. I built plates. A friend of mine welded bolts to the plates so that everything will just set on them, and they're going to be mounted like right here on these. I'm going to have to offset it, and it may be more interesting than I was thinking because these things take up a lot of roof space. Not going to be a lot of walking space on the sides. Going to have to be really careful. So, but here we go. Here's the view from up here. There's my windmill. There's my antenna farm. There's my road. And I own everything. You probably can't see it here, but there's a telephone pole. Well, way out there. I mean, almost, well, over a quarter mile. About 4/10 maybe of a mile. There's 2 telephone poles out there. I own all that, and it's nice. But I'm going to get started, and we'll just go from there. I don't know how much of this I'll put on video, but I'm working on it. The 12-volt antenna up there quit working. 48 volts, going strong. I'll have to take the 12-volt antenna down, or not antenna, 12-volt windmill down, and see if the bearings are out or what. I can fix it. I just need to be able to get it down and do that. So here we go, I think. Okay. Sorry if it's windy, but it is windy. We got the mounts up, and this one here is ready for 3 panels, and they're sitting right there. I need to push them back under there a little bit better. There's that one. I need to redo this connector because I must have 25 different sizes of the solar panel connectors because that one, the end cap doesn't fit. But anyhow, these are 310 watt panels, and that's what the mount looks like installed. Gonna spray them down with flex peel here pretty quick. Hooey, I'll tell you what, my knees are dead. You can see my shooting range. There's the close range, there's the 50-yard range, there's a 100-yard range out there. Tires, we built those out of truck tires. They're pretty good. They're full of dirt. They'll be there forever. But that's where we're at. This set is working. I had to, these are the wrong mounts for these, so I had to screw them into place. You can see there. And I only had 4 for some reason. I only found 4. I know there's 4 more of them here, but I can't find them. So I ordered a set from Amazon. I'll finish this section next trip up after Christmas. Oh, they're shelving down there laying in the dirt. But that's where I'm at. Everything worked out real well. Bob came over and helped with the mounting these. And This roof is like a trampoline. I'm afraid I might end up reinforcing them, but I kind of doubt it. They should hold up. But these are stout mounts. They're pretty stout for sure. So that's where we're at. May have to get the man lift over here to get these outside parts. Get the clips on the outside. Up there and down there. And over there and down there. And I can probably do those just by sitting on the roof. But who knows, I might fall through that roof. So, oh boy, my knees hurt. I'm going to get busy sealing these, and I'll be back probably next trip. Okay, I thought I'd get her up here on the roof. I got all these panels up. This is a supplement video. I'm going to put it in between this one and the last one. There's those. They need cleaned, seriously. But they are working. I do need to come up here and do some tie down and fasten that conduit up. There's what I've got down under. I need to repair one fitting that didn't go together the way it was supposed to. This is the 12 volt, and this one's for the 48 volt. There's the windmill. There's my antenna farm out there. I'm going to take the TV antenna down because I got a new smart TV. And I can get anything I want, literally. So there's a 2-meter antenna. There's one of my targets out there. There's one there. There's one there for the firing range. This is mine. All this land. This is about, roughly almost a quarter-mile that way. And you can't see the phone poles way out there, but it goes all the way back there to the next road. And about maybe 2/10 of a mile that way. The windmill road is down there. You can see the phone poles along that. It's a pretty cool place. There's a couple cows down there. I don't know where the dogs went. I hope they're not chasing cows. But it goes quite a ways, quite a distance. I've gone out and planted bat houses along some of the property markers out there. I need to build some more. But I'm going to stop this one and go around the back side and show you that. And try and get this one published. Okay, there's the back side of the 48 volt. I still need to tie stuff down, get it all back up there the way it's supposed to be. That's about all I have for that one. Those are the angle brackets and maybe the up and down, the upright, the east and west, whatever they are. Front to rear poles are Renogy, and they suck. They're not built for this type of solar panel at all. The very top length is full unirail, but it's working. Got it the way we want it. I'll walk through the maze here. And it extends about that much over the edge for 10 foot total, 8 foot wide container, and about 10 foot on the unirail. I had to extend the unirail about 10 inches in order for it all to fit. So when we built the next one, they're going to be right out there, right on the other side of the fence right there. So there'll be 6 more. But it's working right now. You can see it's cloudy, and we're getting enough enough voltage to or amperage to charge the batteries and keep them charged during the night. So it's working so far. Get 6 more in, I get a lot more, it'll work even better. So anyhow, I'm out of here. Hi everybody, I'm going to do this little bit of the video through the back window because it's cold and windy. It's really cold and windy. It is cold and it's windy. But I got the last 3 panels up. It was easier than we thought it would be because I could reach the front just by setting on the edge, and I was able to reach the the nuts for the panel holders with no problem. And the back ones, I was able to get to them no problem at all, just with the ladder, and that worked out quite well. The front ones was the rear end brackets and the front end brackets are different. I don't think I could really. I can try to bring it in. But the front end brackets, I had to use a sheet metal screw and pull them in. The rear end brackets, I don't know if I can bring them in either, are they're notched so they fit better. They fit exactly the way they're supposed to, and so I didn't need to do anything to make them work. But the materials we used was I purchased from Renogy, and they were not built for that size of a solar panel. So I had to make do. I actually had to use 2 sets of Renogy just to get the uprights, the up and down part, not the up and down part, but the part behind the panel. Not the legs, but the part behind the panel. I had to use 2 sets of Renogy to get that together. And to tell you the truth, I would have been better off just to buy more, what is that stuff? More of the, you know what I mean, Unistrut, that stuff. I would have been better off just to buy more Unistrut. But those are set, I'm not sure what the angle is. Our ultimate angle here is about 30 to 31 degrees. And I'm not sure what those are, I'd have to check. But they're just up and they work. So, the feet and the 90s, the top of the leg, those are out of the Renogy kit. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff in that Renogy kit that was useful at all. It didn't come with the hold downs or anything else like that. So, but we got it up. They're working. Those are 300 watt, 310 watt in the back, and 310 watt in the front. The 3 in the back are going to the 110 volt system, the 48 volt system, and the 2 in the front are going to the 12 volt system. As you can see, it's really cloudy, and they're not doing a whole lot. They're not doing as much as I was hoping, but the front 2 ones are okay, but I need a little bit more in the rear. And I'm not even pointing out, I'm sorry about that, but I need a little bit more in the rear amperage. I measured the voltage across those 3. They're in series, and it was over 130 volts of no draw. What are you doing? These dogs. But over on this side, behind that tree, is where I'm going to put the next 6. I have 6 more to put in. With those 6, I'm expecting massive improvement. I'm expecting a very large improvement. There's my windmill out there. It's kind of going. That's a Nina Lady windmill. It's a good windmill. Don't use their charge controller. Get that Minnesota Solar or something or other wind thingamajigabob. Controller, yeah. Oh boy, yeah, it's hard to talk. I gotta say that it is hard for me to talk. I do still need to go out there and just tie down the wires on both of them, and then I'm gonna put a coat of paint on some rust spots up there that I have on the roof. So that's it. They're up. They're working. I might go into the garage, and I don't think I will. But I will have the links to the mount brackets, but not the mounts, unless I can find the Renogy on Amazon. I'll have the links to all of that on there. There's nothing special about the install. I run the wire from that one to the house in 1/2 inch. I used 8-gauge wire. No, I used 6-gauge wire on that. On both of them, they have 6-gauge wire. And then it was pretty simple, really. I'm happy with it. Hopefully it'll work for a while. But with our 50-mile-an-hour wind out here, we had major gusts the other day, and the two in the front didn't do anything silly, but it was trying to blow the roof off of my greenhouse that I've been building out there. So anyhow, y'all have fun out there. Please share and please subscribe. I do need subscribers, lots of them. I'm retired and I need an income, and I don't have enough people to start making an income. But if you click on my links and buy stuff, then I have a slight income. Anyhow, y'all have fun out there. Bye-bye. Okay, so did I not press the record? Of course. Last night on the solar to batteries, I showed a no lower than 0.18, but no higher than 0.25 charge all night long. And the voltage here was 50 all night long. Right now it's charging at 8.5 amps. So this is with the new panels online. The PVs are, let's go all the way around here. 100 volts and 4.2 amps from the PV, and 51.4 volts to the batteries, and 7.3 amps. Over here, let's go all the way around. 60 volts, 3.5 amps, or 4.7 amps, and 51.9 volts, and 50 amps, or 5 amps. So it's charging. It could be better. We're still early in the day. I think it's time for my net, so I better go do that. Y'all have fun out there. Don't forget to subscribe, please.